Investigating homicides and other violent crime can be difficult when people don't talk to police. 10 News anchor Jenna Zipton asked how the new Roanoke police chief plans to get community trust as our exclusive interview continues.
Overwhelmingly, Roanoke police officers love their community. They're proud of their community. They understand that there are some challenges, but they are ready to embrace those challenges.
Challenges that include people not talking to police.
How are you going to get people to talk to you? I mean, I can't tell you the number of times that I've seen the police department say, people have been shot and those same people won't give us information. In 4 months, there have been at least 23 shooting incidents and 2 arrests. In 4 months.
So we saw a lot of that here too, right? So, you know, experience is something. And I look at the things that we've done here to build trust, build relationships, the effort that we used to put on a shooting or a homicide scene when I first got here in 2018 to what we do now. All right, that is game day. All right, that's where resources come to bear. That's where I'm there. That's where senior staff members, detectives have everything they need. Might not happen overnight, Jenna, but it will happen. I've seen it happen.
How do you build that trust?
So a lot of that was the way we built it here, right? So I hate to say, hey, this is the Danville model will work in Roanoke, but there are some things that always work, right? Being approachable, being accessible, officers out of their cars, walking in neighborhoods, officers connecting with people, me being approachable and accessible, being in meetings, building relationships with people, building a brand so Roanoke, so that police department is looked at as a team that we want to be a part of. I want officers that are from the community, that look like the community, that want to work with me to make things better.
Booth has already talked with Roanoke police officers and done ride-alongs with them too. Because he already works in the region, the chief already has relationships that get results. He plans to leverage those and work with everyone from local, state, and federal.
What kind of challenges are you going to face in Roanoke?
Some of the same challenges that I faced here, right? You're going to have skeptics. You're going to have people both inside the department and community members that are going to be like, is this going to work? Is this guy really, is he really going to walk the walk, or is he just talking the talk? I don't talk the talk, all right? I believe in doing things of depth, both within the department, within the community, that are going to impact us for the better.
Danville has a lot of technology that other local departments don't have that can solve crimes faster, or at least give investigators leads. And Booth says he's already been talking to federal agencies that can help pay for some of that technology in Roanoke. Jenna Zipton, 10 News, working for you.